200. Happy Slabber Day, everybody. It's Rob, Fat Stacks, Great Wall of Comics, all that stuff. We're here. It's Saturday. It's Slabber Day for the 200th time. And that means, once again, we call up to the north and we get this guy, Chris, the comic vet. How the hell are you, sir?
I'm excited. I'm so excited. 200 episodes. Just to give some perspective to my partner and to everyone that's watching. We've been doing this for over 4 years. We've had over 135 different guests. As some people know, we've had some guests that have returned multiple times and a few guests that came back a second time. That's over 300 hours worth of slabs.
We consumed a few of those guest slots too during the early days.
That's
season
why
1.
I had to roll that number back once I took a deep dive into the history of the show. But 300 hours of slabs. That means over 4,600 different slabs have been shown throughout the history of the show. Almost all of them had some sort of story, but the caveat to all of that, of those 4,600 slabs, 2,000 of them were the Amazing Spider-Man issue 129. No. Or
an homage.
But yeah,
that's some interesting. You did some digging.
Yeah. But hey, you know how I feel about this show. But yeah, 200. Let's march forward to another 200. Let's start that new volume of OnlySlabs right here, right now.
And Chris shed 4,000 tears during the giveaway.
That's a low number.
Today, making his first appearance. It took us. Oh, it's not for lack of trying. I have been trying for a while to land this gentleman, but he is a busy man and is unable to plan as far ahead as I plan ahead. So I am glad as heck to have today's very special guest, Mr. White Glove, Splash Page Comics. Welcome to the show, sir. We'll be getting back to you in just a second. But first, we would be remiss if after 200 episodes, we did anything different than start off with Romper Room.
Romper Bumper, Stomper Boo, tell me, do. Magic Mirror, tell me today, did all of my friends have fun at play?
Well, Christina Payne jumps right in and says, welcome in, everyone. Thank you. And drops a few links for us. Links are also down in the description. Vogs coming in there. Congratulations on 200 episodes. Thank you so much. Robert Monroe Jr., happy Slabber Day. Number 200 says, well, Bore. And drops at 21-month member chat, says, congratulations on 200th episode. Thank you. F Cancer. Absolutely. The Adventurous Joe, it's raining, it's pouring. Yep, it's another Slabber Day. Excellent. Derek Neiman, congrats on 200, Rob. Congrats to you too, Chris. Marty Alechko, happy Slabber Day from Canada, everyone. And he swings in right off the bat, that $2 super chat. Donations are great. Cancer is not. So donate today. That's right. Because in case you don't know, 100% of the revenue that comes from this channel, the super chats and channel membership, everything else, it all goes to support comics curing cancer. So thank you so much, Marty, for that. This first one is for you. We was at Austin LeMay, 30 months as a member. Congrats on 200 episodes, fellas. Thank you so much. Let's see. Jay Knows the Way, dropping a $25 super chat. Let's all remember that Rob and Chris, the veterinarian, produce. That's a long-standing joke at this point. Produce this amazing show, which is all for love, not for themselves, but to raise money for cancer, not for cancer, but Cancer Research Center. Happy 200th, guys. Thank you so much. We'll go straight to a big one for you since we do have the rating up there to warn everybody. There you go.
Hello. It's not what it looks like.
It's not. But this is exactly what it looks like. Congratulations on your 200th episode. Thank you so much, Matt. Space Case Collectibles. Yo! Then Matt drops a $2 super chat. Say, it's clobbering time for cancer. Thank you so much. This one's for you, Matt. Brian Barrick, good day, all 200 episodes. That's slab-tastic. Absolutely. Thank you. That 200 doesn't count any of the specials either. Or the, what we used to have, like, when we were gone, I used to do like a pre-recorded something. I forget what we called it. So, son of Slab Hub. I forgot all about those. Danny Hughes, Slabadoo. Absolutely. Mr. Comics 89 reporting for OnlySlabs duty. And because drunk idiots woke me up 30 minutes early yelling their asses. Oh, nothing's more army than that.
Yeah.
Mad Spidey drops a $14.99 Australian super chat. Let's freaking go, Monty. All right, let's go ahead and find the next big one for you here, Spidey.
Free refills with that?
Well, Boar's reminding everybody to put their best white gloves on. Let's see here. Who else we gotta say hello to? Stephen C. Happy Slabber Day, Henchman and Goon Squad. Thank you so much. The real James Willie. Morning, afternoon, all. Ryan Riley. What's up, cool people? And we'll say hello to Phil Aileen. Let's see here. JSS Brooklyn, good afternoon, all.
Johnny.
Who we got here? Oh, yeah. The first Jackal had made 1 billion appearances. That's right. Let's see. Timothy PJR, hello, all. Thank you so much. Chris Bell, my favorite slab heads. Thank you so much. Bat Dan presents. Congratulations, Rob and Chris, on 200 episodes. In celebration, I've nominated Slabber Day for the word of the year. I appreciate that.
That's terrific.
Bleecker Street Comics. Afternoon, folks. Let's go, Monty. Let's see here. Let's see. Rob's watch hour spiked due to Chris rewatching every episode. Yeah, but he probably skipped through it all, so the algorithm just got screwed up. Let's see. MJ Comics episode 200. Congrats, guys. Love the show. Thank you so much, MJ. We love you, sir. 25 Perez through the mail. Hello. Izzy, 22 months as a member. Congratulations on 200 episodes. Chris is losing his mind. Let's
Not
see
all
here.
of them.
Definitely go see Manu99 on MJ later today, folks. Check it out. There's a link. Good. There we go. AJ's Comics and Collectibles. Hi, Rob. Is one this and the one that represents Canada and Mr. White Gloves. There you go. You are the Canadian.
Yeah. But Bleeker's good too.
Although it makes it sound like there's only one of you if we call you the Canadian.
There's like 12 of us, you know.
Right. Well, we've established that. Maybe 15 in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Cliff on Comics, $19.99 super chat says, Happy Slabber Day, 200 episodes. Thank you so much. We will get you the big one because that's what we do.
Oh.
That's not what it looks like.
Or MJ reports that his stream is being postponed. Sorry about that. So let's see here. What else we got here coming in? Jedi Batman. Hello. Let's see here. Free Castro. Hello, gentlemen. Hello to you. Absolutely. Let's see here. Flash by Night Comics. Good afternoon, all. Congratulations on 200 and Justice for Starscream. Let's see here. Let's see. Pop's Attic. Greetings, Slabbers. Congratulations on 200. Mad Spidey drops another $14.99. See, he must have got tipped extra this week. $14.99 super chat. 200 times I wake up early for my brothers, at least. And we appreciate you, sir, so much. I just played that one for you already. I'm going to assume you want a different one. So I'm going to give you this one.
You know, I'm very conflicted about how I'm supposed to feel watching this.
Way to go. You're a champ. Absolutely. I have comic issues. Hello, everyone. Happy 200th Slabber Day. Thank you. Papa Willie comes in too with a $10 super chat. Says, who the hell let Monty in here? Plus, Monty looks like Mickey Mouse with those gloves. Chris, the Bills still suck. Oh, great googly googly.
Anything about the Bills right now?
This one's for you, Papa.
Bet she gives great helmets.
Kiss me. No.
Lord Helmet, what? You're needed on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time.
All right, thank you guys all for that, for all those super chats. Appreciate that. And the kind, by the way, all those guys who made comments there about the new countdown vignette, that's all Chris. Chris takes great pride in refreshing that each year and shooting the new stuff at Heroes Con and putting it together and sending it over, and then I can just package it up. So there you go. All right. Well, anyways, having said all that, it's time for us to get into a show before people riot. We do like to talk about slabs, but we have a guest to do that, and we have to talk about that guest. And in order to do so, we have to get a little bit of information about them. We like to dig deep and kind of understand, the time that, I don't know, what should we do? That he was abducted by aliens and taken out into the cosmos and found himself leading a ragtag bunch of space adventurers. Tell us all about your little comic book origin story there, Mr. White Gloves.
Well, I started collecting and probably around, it was early 1974. This is going to be my 51st year of collecting books. And I started like everybody else. I picked them up off the rack and I did a lot of mail ordering through a comic sales company out of New York. And I used to get them all in horsehair mailers back in the day. And, I started with the records, the 45s. I was having some struggles reading early on, and my mom had picked me up some books that had the 45s in them, and I wore the 45s out and read the book along with them, and it helped my reading so much that I started working, and I mowed lawns, picked up bottles, sold vegetables, sold fruit. I mean, just anything I could to get money. And I'd go to the spinner rack and I'd buy it, or I'd order it out of New York and it'd come in the mail. And I miss those old days. I just wish they were back.
No, I mean, I've talked about it several times. I think it's always great to talk about. There's a great place for comics in education, in that there's a lot of people who have various reading difficulties, whether it's dyslexia, whether it's just comprehension, whether it's English as a second language, whatever the case is. Breaking up the words into smaller group sets and spacing it out and accompanying it with pictures increases comprehension greatly in the ability to read. It can make it fun. And in addition, with partnering that with an audio reading along with me, in your book. You'll notice time to turn the page when those things were all great too, because they did. You read along and you got that added benefit. So I'm glad that you brought that up. It's a big thing that I hope that comics and literacy continue forward and get the recognition they deserve, not just weird kids books.
It's a wonderful thing, this great American medium.
Oh yeah. I mean, I excelled in it after I started reading, and I just wish, of course, back then the books were, you look back now, they're cheaper back then, but back then it was a struggle to making $3.25 an hour minimum wage, struggle to get some of these books. But a lot of my big books I picked up for a little or nothing when you look back at them now.
Absolutely. And of course, back then the books were a lot wordier than they are today. Even then. So if anybody's tried to read some Silver Age books. All right. Well, having said all that, Monty, what did you bring for us as your first book to show off today?
Okay. Me not being a slab guy, but it's getting to where you got to buy them now because most of them, 90% of them are in slabs, the one I'm looking for. So I have collected some slabs over the years, and yeah, I'm still a bear guy, as you can see behind me. But this right here I picked up, it was quite a while ago. It's a 3.0, little 3.0. It's Captain America number 72.
Slow down!
See if I can get in closer here.
Charging right out of the gate.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
that's all right.
I love the early Captain America. Love the early Captain America.
Yeah, let's appreciate this for a second.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Put that down. Yeah, let's. I one thing I can't say is I don't know how many times I've said this, but let's start at episode 200, first book. Mr. White Gloves, would you mind reading us what's on the right side of that blue label, please?
Right side of the blue label, Golden Girl and Trickster appearance, the Witness backup story. And it doesn't have anything on it for the artist or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's Timely Comics, 1949.
Jeez.
It's closer to the ending of his run. These books are harder to get a hold of. I mean, if you want to pay mid-grade $6,000-$7,000, yeah, you can get them.
Yeah. Great book. Great way to start.
Yeah, great kickoff. Now we have to pause already because Papa stops to drop another super chat because he wants to say that just to call out that he thinks that Bleecker paid Monty to have that sign up there.
Yeah, it's over here.
Yeah.
That is exactly my Halloween prop.
Yeah. Here you go, Papa. This one's for you.
That beautiful bean footage.
Now, I don't entirely understand Dr. Von Hoots here, but congrats on the big 200. Sorry, I'm out. Love your balls.
I think he meant books. Typo.
That's one heck of a typo.
Oh, no, he's a fan of the Buffalo Bills. That's right. He loves the Bills.
Oh, the Bills,
yes,
maybe.
The Bills. God bless the Buffalo Bills. Sorry, Papa.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's a big aficionado of golf. Either way, this one's for you, Dr. Von Hoot.
Time I ever asked for anything I really wanted.
All right, back to you there, Mr. White Gloves.
This is a nice little pickup I got in a slab. It's going to be Tales of Suspense number 15. Yeah, 15.
Nice.
It's a nice 6.5. We got Jack Kirby and Dick Ayers cover with who is the inside? Steve Ditko and Don Heck.
That's
inside
a dream team right there. Like, my God.
Yeah.
Like that's a Mount
Ditko
Rushmore
and
right
Kirby.
there. Wow.
I love these old original. I mean, I pick them up generally as like the reprints that Marvel does, as the Creatures of Rome and all the other stuff. But they're so fun. These creatures.
Yeah,
books.
I'm like I think 8 or 9 away from the whole run, all the way from 1 all the way down to where it ended.
Nice.
So this is the last part of the run that I'm working for. Last year I ended up getting 1 and number 2.
Number 1 stuff. I mean, at Heroes there were 2 copies of issue 1 there that I saw that I contemplated, but they were just too poor of a condition for me to pull the trigger on. But man,
this is another run that I've almost completed. I like about 20 of these books. I guess about 20. From getting 1 all the way until 2015. This is Journey into Mystery number 15.
I've never seen this book before, Rob. Like that is incredible.
Yeah, this is that early days before they were Marvel, when these were all these horror and creature books and stuff. These are freaking great books. You just don't see them a lot.
Yeah, they're out there. And most of the time they're in slabs, and this is going to be a George Russin and Vic. I can't pronounce that art on the inside, but it's December 1953.
Yeah,
awesome.
But I'm working on that run also, and I'm almost there. I gave everything up in 2015 because of the I would never complete a run. It would just keep going and going and going. And I wanted to go back and get the original ones. I mean, the very first ones.
Those books are so popular. And it's funny. It's like I got an issue. And I don't even remember which issue it was. It might have been like issue 11 or something in a mystery box one time. And I had 2 different people pinging me like moments after that video dropped, asking me if I was going to sell the book, if I'd sell the book. And finally I just ended up selling the book, even though I really was thinking about holding on to it, but because it was getting a bidding war. And I finally said, all right, fine, here you go, man. You can knock yourself out. Obviously it meant more to them.
See, that's something I don't sell books. I just don't sell.
I don't often, but then again, every once in a while I have to justify it in order to keep buying a mystery box here and there.
We got Tales to Astonish, and I'm also working on this run. I still like quite a bit of this run in the monster era, but this is Tales to Astonish number 34. It's a nice. I love that. He's hugging the building. He loves the building.
It's just on the ledge, right? This big, huge monster out on the ledge, walking the building.
Can't hear him coming though.
Yeah, this is going to be a Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Don Heck, Steve Ditko, and Jack Kirby and Dick Ayers cover.
Who didn't work on that book?
Yeah, it was all the all-stars of the day. So it's a nice little addition to my collection and everything.
There you go. Canadian Survivalist wants to know when you're going to start. Basically, you're going to open up as a museum and start doing guided tours through your facility.
Well, I got 2,000 foot right now. I built a barn that's 2,000 square foot to house my collection, and it has a studio, it has an office, it has all my books in it, and they're all climate controlled at 72 degrees year round. Got a 5-ton commercial air conditioner outside, and humidity stays from anywhere from 36 to 40% year round.
Nice.
So I am very OCD about my books. You can ask a lot of people and they'll tell you that's where the gloves kind of started coming in.
Yeah, even with the slabs.
This is one of my favorite Golden Age heroes that I picked up, and I'm working on a run on it. And slowly and hopefully in September, I will have a lot of more big additions to this. This is a 1955 Submariner number 39.
This is my This is my favorite of all the Submariner stuff. This is the Golden Age Submariner. That I think is by far the best artwork on them, the best renditions of them. I absolutely love it.
And this is going to be a Bill Everett and Howard Post art.
Yeah. Oof.
And I do have a lot earlier books than these, but they're not slabbed. So I've got quite a few of the Submariners. I just can't afford to have them slabbed.
I've seen from the Golden Age.
That's true. Yeah, when you get into these books, it's not like it's $30 to have it slabbed or something. It's percentage of the value of the books, and it get really pricey real fast.
Yeah, real fast, especially that one right there.
Yeah.
Right there. Man. We got another Journey in the Mystery. This is early Journey in the Mystery I was able to acquire. It is a Paul Newman slow broski, and it's a nice little Journey in the Mystery number 19.
He's being attacked by people in bottles.
The bottle people.
Pre-Thor Journey into Mystery. It's great.
Yeah, I love these old books. Boy, they have really got me excited back.
I love Izzy's got a sketch show later today, and he's asking, "How am I supposed to prep for a show when I got this on?"
Well, we can slip in what I call a modern book. I got this for a little bit of nothing, and I went ahead and picked it up. And everybody knows this cover right here.
Oh,
the Conan #1. This is my third copy of this book. I got 2 more copies of this.
Oh, nice.
So one of them I paid $25 for at a supermarket parking lot. It was a storage bin find or a locker, whatever you call those storage. And he said, "Yeah, I'll take $25 for it." So
nice. That's actually on my list. It's one of those books that's now kind of filtering its way towards the top of my Bronze Age key list that I still need to pick up.
It's funny you say that, Rob, and Mr. White Gloves is showing this clean copy in a 6.5. This book actually is shown quite often in the history of this show. Like, as someone that only read Conan sparingly as a teenager, I'm still surprised by how much of a hardcore following the character has, and that even modern books, and obviously this Holy Grail right here, still gets picked up. It's Conan is still king. Let's be honest here, guys. Like, it's not a cheap book, like Rob said. It's on a lot of people's wish list, and it has made a lot of appearances on this show.
It's not awful.
Back in the day, this was worth a lot more than some of the real popular books. Like in the 70s, late 70s, and everything. This was a high dollar book compared to what some of the other books they were paying for.
Yeah, this book though is reasonable. I mean, in a 6.5, Chris, you're talking about a book right now. The last sold on it, which is from February.
Okay,
it's less than $300.
Oh, well,
okay.
I made a good deal on it then.
$273. So I mean, it's a reasonable. I mean, it's not by any stretch of the imagination a dollar book by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not completely out of the realm of possibilities for collectors that want a mid-grade book and want to save a couple bucks.
So is this then the grade, once you get past, say, a 6.5, which Mr. White Gloves is kind of to show us, then are you going to start to see a little bit of a jump?
Where I say, as I would describe it, that nexus of value is, as often is the case with Bronze Age books, is at the 8.5 to 9.0. When you switch from an 8.5, which is currently selling for just under $400, you switch to a 9.0, which is selling for $900. So you double in price as you switch from that 8.5 to a 9.0.
All right. So there's a little bit of a room for upgrade. So if someone had a 6.5, like Mr. White Gloves, and wanted to get to an 8.0, they could trade this in with a $100 bill and hopefully get around that venue. But a 9.0, that's when
That, or if anybody was just collecting for between $300 to $400,
Yeah.
you have everything from a 6 to a 8.5, basically almost within reach. So
if you can find one.
I might ought to have my other two graded then and see what they come up at, but I don't know. I doubt that'll happen.
Johnny's 8.5 for 9.8. Wow.
yeah, you escalate really fast, but I will say that 8.5 range tends to be, depending upon the Bronze Age books. Certain keys it's lower, but a lot of them it's kind of that range where it really accelerates once you go into the near mint range.
We got another one right here that's, like I said, my favorite Golden Age. Submariner number 41. We got Bill Everett, and this is number 41.
Oh my God! What the? No freaking way!
Oh,
I love this cover. This is like probably it's either second or third when I take these Golden Age Submariner covers. This one of him with the ice, the ship coming, the boat. I don't know what it is. I just absolutely love this cover.
And it's going to be Namora and I can't see it in my production lines. Barrera appearance. Barrera.
No.
So it's a nice little.
Love it.
There's a lot of these labs I just don't pull out very often. So
it's good we did this. You get a chance to go through them yourself, right?
Yeah, there's like I hadn't seen this in a long time. This is Journey in a Mystery number 34, 1956.
Oh,
jeez.
You know, and these Journey in the Mysteries, they're hard to find. I mean, unless you really, really, really want to pay, but they're hard to find in a 5.0 and up.
No. Was this one what, 54 or
1956?
56. Okay.
Yeah, and it's issue number 34. Back when they were.
Oh.
So we're still a long way away from the introduction of Thor, if you look at it that way.
Yeah.
Still a long way away. That's awesome.
AJ, my man crush on Subby is limited really to the Golden Age Submariner, but I love Spider-Man in the Silver Age.
This book right here, I did actually send it in to have graded. I had 4 or 5 books that I was talked in to get sent in to graded. Mm-hmm. And after that, I had so much separation anxiety, I said never again. I had actually
Did you send it in during the COVID times when it was like almost a 2-year wait?
No, this is a couple of years ago, but I dropped the books off at my comic shop, left, got about 30 minutes away, I almost turned around, went back and got them.
Oh, wow.
Then 4 months later, it was about 4.5 months later, I finally got them in, and I was so happy to get them back. But this book right here, I don't know that you could see, but this spinner rack right here is the actual spinner rack this book come off of.
Mm.
So it's a lovely little
Yeah!
Silver Surfer number 4. I got quite a few books that come off that spinner rack, and there's a big long story to that, but I know we don't have time for that today. But that is the original spinner rack that I pulled my books off of.
Nice.
I was able to find back in the day.
Well, let's find the time, Mr. White Gloves, for you to read us the right side of the blue label on that classic cover, please.
Thor and Loki appearance, Hulk and Thing, Hercules cameo, take Tales of the Watcher backup story. Silver Surfer number 4.
Iconic.
Second appearance of Mephisto.
See, I've always wanted this drawing done like this, but with Hulk back here with his arm back, like this. Replace Thor with Hulk. I'm going to get a commission done that way one day.
Again, fighting Silver.
Yes, because that's my 2 favorite characters is Thor and Well, Surfer and Hulk.
Nice.
I'd put a beer on the Surfer for that one, I think.
We got sorry, real quick, we're gonna pause. We got a $5 donation for the Spinnerack donation fund. Thank you so much for Jay Knows Away. Very generous today. Let me find another clip for you, sir. Let's see, we did that one. Looks like we're looping back around, and this one's for you, sir. Welcome, Mark, for coming on and joining us today. All right, Chuck Hensey.
Okay, this is going back to Journey into Mystery, Atlas Comics, May 1961. This is Journey into Mystery number 68.
Sprague.
They need to bring him back.
Yeah, awesome character. You know,
that'd be a great space villain right there.
A lot of these characters were Planet X and everything. You get into Planet X, and I just think that Planet X needs to come back, and you know,
be
we
a
got
whole
Godzilla.
run, a whole series.
Yeah, Earth 616 versus Planet X.
Of course, we got Godzilla back now. He's trampling all over the Marvel universe, so we'll see how this works out. This is a cool Journey into Mystery cover, and like I said, they're getting higher in grades. This right here is Journey into Mystery 72. It's also a 1961. We got Glop.
Nice. The Glob.
It's awesome.
Dude, this is why, like I said, I've been getting all these Where Creatures Roam and everything else, because they're the 70s reprints of these monster books. You get the same cover with a color shift and whatnot, and it's a far more affordable collector piece to pick up if you just want to have them to read and have the covers and stuff. But man,
I like this, like the same ground for most of these new villains they introduced in this and TOA and TOS. But yeah, that's a classic Marvel monster cover. That's just great.
This is a Jack Kirby cover. So
welcome, Angela. We're glad that you can join us and become a subscriber. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's been talking about the random books in the background there in the chat there, Legion.
They're all original. Like I said, I don't buy many slab books.
And the scariest thing is they're all super high grade.
Yeah, I can't afford to grade them. I'm not going to spend that money on that because I'm going to spend more money on that on books.
You get more books. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Journey into Mystery number 78, 1962. This is with the Sorcerer. It's Dr. Strange prototype.
Oh, God, Peter, hit me!
Yeah!
Ow!
That one cracks me up.
That's great.
So if anybody's into Doctor Strange, go back into Journey into Mystery. This is the one to get.
Nice.
So he's pretty much and I got a few prototypes of other books here. But yeah, these like I said, I'm closing in on the Journey into Mystery. So
yeah, absolutely. And AJ, you're right. There are, throughout these early runs, there's a lot of various prototype characters that would later be modified or adjusted to become different characters inside mainstays of the Marvel universe, including there's a prototype Spider-Man and a prototype. Chris, you can't just take those off the wall. Put those back.
I'm trying.
Okay, I'm trying to get my next stack here.
Okay, that's all right. Well, you do that. Actually, we can break slightly early while you're grabbing that stack and
Great.
Pause. How's that?
That would be perfect.
All right. So let's do that. Let's pause for a moment, and let's start off first by saying a big thank you to all the henchmen who, through their continued monthly contribution as a member, help support comics curing cancer. So thank you guys so much for you guys. And this is the point in time where we put that hashtag in. Chris was jumping the gun, so he made me have to hurry up to get here. My goodness. Get that hashtag white gloves in, and that's going to be your ticket for our first set of pulls from the short box. If you've never seen the show before, I got a short box full of Silver Age, Bronze Age, modern keys, and whatnot. And somebody's going to get 6 pulls from the box. It'll be sent out to them globally, so it doesn't matter where you're at in this world. Just go ahead and enter that hashtag white gloves, and we'll get that out to you in just a moment. But while everybody's entering that in there, Monty, what do you have anything that you'd like to talk about? Where you're going to be? What's going on?
Well, it's surprising when you turn off your credit card to StreamYard, they cut you off.
Really? After the jacket crisis?
What nerve? Well, yeah, me and StreamYard went round and round with this deal and everything. But anyway, right now, I'm just super busy. I got peppers growing out my what, and we're fixing to start the first harvest here probably next week. And I dehydrate them and make them into pepper powder, and I sell them. And they're all organic, 100%, and everything it's in a shaker and it's vacuum sealed. We may do bags this year, vacuum sealed bags. But I have over at Splash Page Comics, I show a lot of these books off. And in September, I'm going to a con that is a Gold and Silver Age con, which I go to every year. And usually I come back with a big old stack of Golden Age books. So, I'm looking there, and I hope some of the guys will be there, some of the other dealers that I bought from. And I'm looking forward to seeing old Bud Plant again and some other people that will end up showing out. And I'll show something from Bud Plant earlier, that there's only one on the census. One. And that's me.
Nice.
So, like and subscribe, and make sure you come back to Rob's Fat Stacks.
All those links down below in the description for Splash Page Comics on Instagram and on YouTube. Chris, what's coming up for you here over on the YouTubes, Instagrams, all that stuff, the social media universe?
You can catch me tomorrow afternoon on I Have Issues. I Have Comic Issues, where I'll be sitting down for a conversation about the history of the Comic Vid YouTube channel. Wednesday will be Show Us What You Got, the live New Comic Book Day Hangout. Goes live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where it's an open invitation for any member of the comic book community to come on and show the books they just picked up, supporting New Comic Book Day, or books that they just picked up recently that they're proud of for their PC. And that's about it. Thank you, Rob.
Awesome. All right. I see that we've got 60 out of 67 people currently watching. It's great. Guys, by the way, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so already, it really does help us out. Smash that thumbs up button. And while we're doing that, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Wheel of Fish. Our winner of the first set of pulls today is going to be, the real James Willie. Congratulations. Haven't seen him in the winner's circle for a while. I'm realizing I can take off the TVLS 14 and get us back onto our OnlySlabs thing. All right.
Watch your back.
All right. Mr. White Gloves, you'll be pulling the books for here today for the real James Willie. What we do is we're going to pull 6 books out. You can give me a number 1 through 10 from the front, 1 through 10 from the back, or we can do back to front action, and you just tell me when to stop.
All right, I'm channeling my psychic energy. From the back, we're going 8.
2, 4, 6, 8. Okay.
And from the front, the spirit is telling me what Al Gore? Oh, my alien told me 4.
All right, number 4. Okay.
And now we're going up and down, right? Or okay, all right. Stop.
Front, back, or both?
Both.
Okay.
Stop.
All right. Front, back, or both?
Both.
All right.
All right, let's do some damage here.
Ooh. Okay. All right. We've got ourselves some books. Where's this? Oh, yeah. That one goes there. Let me put this like this. All right. There we go. First up, we've got a 1 in 25 ratio variant for the Amazing Spider-Man issue 52. Very nice.
Awesome.
We've got the Red Band, Wolverine's Revenge.
Nice.
Illicit content, reader discretion advised. Much like the show. Going back a little bit older, we've got ourselves Ultimate Comics, the all-new Spider-Man, that first run starring Miles Morales as Spider-Man.
That's a fantastic cover.
Yeah, I like that cover.
A lot of the first, I think about the first, most of the first 15 issues just had really phenomenal up-close covers.
Yeah, they did Miles justice.
Tales of the New Teen Titans. We have the first appearance of Ron Evers and the origin of Cyborg.
It's a great book.
We've got Chris's favorite, Jungle Action issue 18. First appearance of Madam Slay.
Yes, a Black Panther. Have that full run. It's a nice run.
Yeah.
And the last of the books that you pulled, sir. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Captain America 103. Beautiful Red Skull cover.
Oh my.
Now what the why the
cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, James. Like what? Why are we giving away Cap 102?
103.
Whatever. Frig.
It's a big difference. It's a whole issue. The people had to wait another month for 103.
That had to be Al Gore, my alien over here. He's, he's on the job.
That was from your final pull. Yeah. Let's see here. That was for James Willie. James Willie. All right. I've got your post-it on your books. Those will go on out to you. I've got your address unless it's changed since I last shipped to you, sir. In which case, reach out. All right. Let's put Monty back up into the position of power, and we'll make him big. Boom. And we'll move us back over here where we belong and dig back into some books here. Okay. Second verse, same as the first, a whole lot louder and no worse.
These books right here, which you've probably seen on your show 100 times and everything, but there's a little history behind these. These books were bought for cover price. And they were bought off a spinner rack that I have right over here. These are the original books that I got that I really took care of. And this is Incredible Hulk 7.0 180.
Nice. Canadian perspective.
The first appearance of Wolverine.
Yeah. Hulk up here doing some damage. And the Canadian government said, enough's enough.
This is one of the early books. This is 1974 when I was pulling them off, late 74 when I was pulling them off the rack, the spinner rack. Robin's Newsstand.
Rob and I were getting pulled out of our mothers.
That's right, Spidey. First is first.
Then, of course, I went back the next month, and I don't know that I bought this one, or the lady used to give me books for pulling they used to have the bundles wrapped in brown paper sack and wire, and she was an elderly lady, and when I went in there, she would give me a few books if I went out there and pulled them out and opened them up and put them on the rack for her. So this was either bought for 25 cents or free. This is
yeah, freeze free. Yeah.
Oh,
I just put that clip, just so we're clear here, with this book just for Mad Spidey. Because I know he hates that clip, but loves the book. So there you go.
Sure, he's Canadian, so yeah. It played, yeah,
woo!
The most
That's a spicy meatball.
This was one of the books that I had separation anxiety. These books right here for sending off.
I wouldn't blame you. All right, let's do it. Mr. White Gloves, would you mind reading us what's on the right side of the blue label?
Right side of the blue label. First appearance of Wolverine, Wendigo appearance. 1174.
First is first.
And it's
his first cover appearance, first full appearance. Yeah.
Hey, the label just says
pages.
Just saying, first appearance.
Does he appear in 180?
I'm just saying, the label says first appearance.
They can be wrong.
He read it in an awesome accent.
CGC can be wrong.
Wolverine.
This other one says first appearance of Wolverine in cameo on last page. Wendigo appearance.
Right. Yeah. First appearance. Perfect.
But yeah, this is wide pages.
I think we can all agree. Iconic cover, and what a way to introduce an iconic.
Absolutely.
Character.
Yeah.
So,
see, I was just about to ask, but now Jay Knows Away drops the 12-month average for us, right out the bat. Thank you, Jay.
We're off that segment.
and last sale, 12-month average. He's like, somebody wants to get one.
The story slightly continues in Incredible Hulk 182, which I ended up with it too.
Nice.
And this one probably cost me free or 25 cents also.
I like that each one got progressively better. Yeah.
Great.
7, 8, 5, yeah. Does it bug you now that you don't have all three in the same grade?
No, that's never really bothered me.
I love people when they have that like this. No, it's not just me. I know all kinds of people who they sit there and they have these 3 books and they feel like they have to have them in all the same grade.
You know, if it was up to me, these wouldn't be in a slab, but I felt to the pressure of the comic shop.
The one thing I would like to say to the comic community, you want to impress me with the same grades for a book, do all the big 181s in a high grade, and I'd be impressed.
Yeah.
The nice thing is there you have the technology. You can remove it if you ever chose to.
Yeah, but I'm afraid I'd do something to it. You know, I just try to. I don't know. It's been a debate.
If I want a raw one, I'll just go get another copy.
Exactly. I have taken some of the first appearance of Marvel features, the Defenders. I took all those out of slabs when I bought them because I wanted to read them, so I just busted them open and everything and read them.
There you go.
And so, but this one come off the newsstand. Also, I paid cover price for this one. Also, it's my.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So these were all back in my day
that
I happened to just lucked in, and that 50 cents was a lot of mowing lawns. I'll tell you.
I'm sensing a theme with the last 4 books, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, I had to put these in the middle to, owe to my old Robbins newsstand, Miss Robbins, and everything. Miss Robbins, may she rest in peace.
X-Men book.
The best X-Men book.
I got 94 also, but We also we're going back to a little bit like this would be October 1955, Submariner number 42.
Ooh. Wow.
And
that
a
is
6-0.
clean looking. Look how great that red is. Terrific.
Yeah, nice book. And I can't tell you how long ago I got this. It's I have no idea. I have no idea.
I love all these people dropping like get a screwdriver, drop it on a tile floor. It's like, yeah, you don't have to drop it. You can just like hit it on the edge of a table and it cracks too. You know, it's like it's pretty easy.
My other one is. Go ahead.
No, I was just talking about comments.
My other one is not graded, but this one is graded, and it's a Thor book. So,
Holy cow!
This its buddy is right up there.
Yeah,
that is the Thor 83. This one now, don't get me wrong, this is the golden record and everything.
Okay,
that one up there is the original one. It's in better shape than this one. That one is probably a 8.5, 8.0. That book up there cost me about $200, maybe $250. Okay. But I had to get this one because you got that one, you got to have this one.
So nice. Mr. White Gloves, now where does it identify as the golden record reprint?
It's missing the price on the book.
Right.
Right
but
there.
Where does it? Sorry, what I should have said. Where on the slab label does it identify that? Like on the right side of the blue label or
middle.
Underneath the...
It's in the middle, underneath the date.
Right in the middle.
Okay.
It'll say reprint, golden record reprint. And this book was a find. I think I spent, it couldn't have been more than $20 for this book when I found it.
Yeah. There's like and this is 1968, right? The Golden Records reprint.
1966.
66. Okay. I keep being off by 2 years.
Yeah.
It's funny is like our friend Dave, still only 35 cents when I was at WonderCon, he found a copy of this that he picked up, but it was still sealed with the record.
Wow.
Yeah, I do have the record also.
I was like, you son of a gun.
But yeah. So now we'll step back in time back to 1956. And we'll go into my collection of Journey into Mystery again, number 32.
Ooh. Oh, there's a lot going on that cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the guy with the flashlight, and I mean, there's just a whole bunch. I can hold it closer, maybe you can get a better idea.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And that's in a 5.5. And we got Orlando and Pal cover art by Paul Rimmerman and Al Hartley.
Very nice.
It's a nice little. This is nice little prototype right here. Journey into Mystery. It's 761. Journey into Mystery, number 70.
Ooh.
And it's in a 5.0. And it's a prototype for the Sandman. The
Spider-Man villain Sandman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a nice little book. This I got this from another collector that he had been collecting. He's trying to do, and right now he's got a full run of the Journey in the Mystery, all the 10-cent books, and I've been getting some of his leftovers from time to time. So this is one I got off of him. So
nice.
So we're getting close to being finished here.
All right. Well, hey, that's right. We're going good.
Okay.
Rich, hello.
All right. We're going to really step back and the 40s. You ready for the 40s? Let's hit some 40s books and everything and see what we got here. A lot of my 40s books are not graded, so I have a few of them. Let's go back to 1948. One of my favorite characters next to Submariner is Human Torch number 31.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, there's a lot of conversation happening on this cover.
It's a whole freaking panel unto itself. Yeah. This is what I miss, this type of stuff on the books. You don't get this anymore.
It's sort of like the back of the novels when they you could read the back of the novel and kind of tell what the book was about before you open and start reading it. And this is what I love, because it will tell you something about what the interior pages, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And they just don't do that no more. That's exactly.
Get you in. Yeah. Instead, now they just rely on art that has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
Just a pretty picture.
This is scantily clad MJ. Never mind that they haven't been together for fucking 800 issues.
My Skolowski cover art and Submariner story with Namor appears also in this book.
Look at that. Do you see the back there, Chris? What have I said? There's like 4 back covers to like Golden Age books practically. Baby Ruth candy bar, a BB gun, a freaking Tom McCann shoes, and like a bicycle or something, or it's like.
So, Comic Book Countdown just dropped a comment that I was thinking as soon as Mr. White Glove showed this particular cover, it's sort of reminiscent to ASM 1, with Spider-Man being stuck in that tube inside the Baxter building where he says the Fantastic Four.
Human Torch flying around him. Yeah, as we see it right there.
You can see it right there. Right.
Yeah. There is some similarities there. Yeah. That's a great book.
Never really put that together. That's a good eye there.
Me either. Very good. Mm-hmm. Great call there, Comic Book Countdown.
This book was picked up last year at my Golden and Silver Age Con that I went to, and I still like a long ways on these, but I'm getting there. And as the further up closer to number 1 I get, the more I'm having to pay. And the grade's going to have to going down just the
It sucks the way that works, doesn't it?
Yeah, because usually I try to get these in a 5.0, but and this one is a conservative grade, and it is Marvel Mystery Comics 1942, number 37.
Ow! And boom goes the dynamite.
Oh my goodness.
Submariner punching a Nazi. I like it.
And this is Marvel Mystery Comics is I love that those books. I love reading those books. When you start reading in these books, some of these books, well, a lot of them, they have like a page or 2 pages of nothing but they try out writers in those books, and they just write a story. And if it goes over real well and they like it, they'll when they publish it, they'll go ahead and hire them on. So this is a like I said, story by Mix Spelling Hitler cover, and
we got a Hitler on the cover somewhere.
Yeah, Hitler's on the cover. He's up here, right here.
Oh, okay.
So Toro's going after him there.
You got a bondage cover and a Hitler cover. You got 3 guys bondaged up over there. So,
facing that firing squad. That's right.
So that's
nice little cover.
Yeah. Schomburg did a lot of intense covers, and I got a lot of the Schomburg covers also.
2/3 of the invaders there.
Yeah.
Captain America must be taking a nap.
I can't remember exactly what this book fell in. I should remember, but my memory is getting bad. But this went from number 1 and number 2, then it fell off into another book. Maybe the chat can tell me, or one of y'all might know. But this is 1951 Marvel Boy number 2.
What the absolute?
This is an Atlas Comics.
What is going on in DC? My goodness.
I have never seen this, or even be honest, I don't think I've ever even heard of this.
Yeah, Marvel Boy ran for 2 issues, and then the Marvel Boy, it started number 3 and went to another title, and I cannot remember what the other title was. I used to have number 1. No, I never had number 1. I almost got number 1, but it slipped through my fingers.
Huh.
Just like my Yellow Claw number 1 in a 5.5 slipped through my fingers. But I don't know. I wasn't going to pay that much for it.
Was it because you had white gloves on?
Well, yeah.
It was some stick 'em on those gloves.
The Yellow Claw number 1 really had no one not a very good artist in it. Really, Yellow Claw, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee didn't start out until Yellow Claw number 2, 3, and 4. But number 1, yeah, there was no significant artist and everything. And this right here is a nice little cover, and it's Alex Schomburg, and it's Marvel Mystery Comics, and it is restored though, but it was at a dang good price. And restored, I just ignored that when I seen the price on this, but it says Marvel Mystery Comics number 62. And it's in there you go.
I can't, this is such a flipping good cover. I can't even decide what clip to play, so I won't play one. But Jesus. Oh, God.
My God. So what are the
Schomburg so much.
What are the restoration notes on the label then?
The restoration notes say restoration includes top spine and 1 staple reinforced, cream to off-white pages. And it's 5.0 moderate.
Awesome.
It doesn't matter. With some of these books, it just doesn't. Yeah, like you said, the price and everything else.
Yeah, when you get into these old books, I mean, unless you got really deep pockets and you can afford for it not to matter. Yeah. So,
man,
I got my last book coming up.
All
right, man. Oh. Woo! Good thing we're gonna need a cigarette here.
This right here, I don't know if anyone out there knows who Bud Plan is. You should know, Rob. Right, he's from California. Any ideas? No,
I don't. No.
Back in the days,
there's a few of us in California, so we don't know.
Don't know each other. I think he started in about 78, and he sent out a price list to you could buy a price list and buy all sorts of stuff. You know, he sold a lot of, what was the aardvark's name?
Cerebus?
Cerebus. He was a big Cerebus dealer, and you could buy all Marvel hardcover books and art and just a whole bunch of stuff. And this is the only one on Census. The last I checked, this is an 8.5. This is his price list from 1983. And it's
smoke if you got them.
This one is signed by him right there on the bottom. Last year.
Nice.
So, and his signature verified, and the people were there when he signed it.
In an 8.5.
It's
a price list. It's a price list, and it's freaking practically near mint.
Yep. And I got some more of these that are earlier than this that are going up there this year because I've talked to him, and we're going to be doing some more signing, and I'm going to have a bunch more of his price list. And these are just some of the stuff that I've kept. And here's on the back. I don't know if I need to show that. Well, that's an old address, so that's a very old address.
Somebody captures it. Good luck.
Leonard.
Well, it's not gonna be any good anymore. So
it doesn't matter. I think with the glare and everything else, you can't pick it up anyways. Oh,
but yeah, this is It was an idea I had. I knew he was coming up there, so I brought one of my price lists, and he signed it. Then my guy, one of the dealers up there, said, "You need to have that graded." So we sat there and talked to him, and he witnessed it and sent it off and had it graded. And I thought,
nice,
whatever. I got another one just like this that's not graded, so I can open it anytime I like.
Well,
but
that's one hell of a freaking batch of books there to show, buddy.
Wow.
Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you. We thank you very much for coming on here. We're not wrapped up yet, guys. Don't run off. We got another giveaway to do still. But first, before we do that, I do want to make sure that we say thank you to the Goon Squad members, the other group that are monthly contributing to the channel, which means they're contributing to Comics Curing Cancer, since all the revenue goes to Comics Curing Cancer. Big shout out to Dale of Suspense, DJ Links, Dr. Von Hoot, Legion of Comics, Stephen C., Justin Birch Letters, The Comic Vet, Austin LeMay, Mad Spidey, Collecting with Thurs, Chuck Hensey, Lone Eagle, Comiverse, Deadman, Anachronic Comics, Colossus Collector, Timo Hanna, Still Only 35 Cents, Cliff on Comics, Bearded Comic Bro, Never Could Figure It Out, Daymares, The Adventurous Joe, Valen Rook, Jay Knows the Way, Ronnie Johnson, Comics on the Edge, Omnibo, 1063 Comics, Silver Eagles, Sal's Comic Corner, and Kingdom of Nerds. Thank you guys all so much for your continued support. Speaking of Comics Curing Cancer, don't forget the link pinned up above will take you to the place where you can get your exclusives. That 2025 C3 art book is still available. There's still some copies left, so you can pick up a copy. And of course, 100% of the proceeds there go to Comics Curing Cancer. And we have that The Crow Dead Time issue 1. With Ace Continato art. That is also available there. 150 copies we were donated from Big Time Collectibles, with all the sales going from those 150 issues to Comics Curing Cancer. Last thing I'll say on Comics Curing Cancer, of course, is that now that San Diego Comic-Con is wrapping up this weekend, we kick off the big campaigns you're going to start seeing about what are you donating this year, guys. Start going through your PCs, find out what you have that you can maybe donate to help us out so we can auction those off at the big event in October and raise money for cancer this year to prevent cancer and cancer research and patient advocacy and research and all the other stuff that goes along with the American Cancer Society's goals, because we have a big goal this year as we're trying to hit $55,000 this year. So you guys have got us there last year. Last year we hit 56. So can we do 55 again? That would be fabulous if we can. We can't do it without your help. So guys, take a look, see what you got. You start seeing us reaching out about that here this week and going forward. And of course, shout us out, echo us out, follow Comics Curing Cancer on Instagram and on Facebook. All right. Having said all that, Chris, we have a show again next week.
We do.
It's this guy, Mart 767 Comics, joining us for another episode 201 of OnlySlabs. So we'll be back again next week for that. We do have a giveaway here to start running. So let everybody know, make mine Marvel. Go ahead and
yes.
Make mine Marvel. And we're going to go ahead and do another set of giveaways from the greatest weekly giveaway box on YouTube. While you're getting that in there for myself here on the channel, of course, we've been having the Only My Slabs and such. But this coming Monday, one of the single most epic CGC unboxings I have ever done. I sent 10 books in. They're all moderns, but I sent 10 books in, no cleaning, no pressing, and the grades are pure insanity. You're going to want to make sure you check that out. And of course, we'll continue on with another episode of Only My Slabs on Saturday as I revisit the many slabs that make up my personal collection, including we start hitting some of those bangers that people used to see up on the wall that have since migrated back into the boxes. So that'll be stick around for all that stuff. Subscribe, notification bell, blah, blah, blah. All right. Let's see, everybody's getting that hashtag make mine a Marvel. We do ship internationally, of course, so get that in there. Monty, again, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm glad we could finally make this work. I know you and I have been trying to make this work now for nearly a year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been tough. I work a lot, and I was really disappointed the times that I couldn't come on. Then the stars aligned, and I had a gap.
And it lined up with our episode 200, so that was phenomenal.
So yeah, I've been to a parade today. Come on the show, and now I'm going up to my class reunion after I get through with this. So I'm going to have a big full day today, and thank you and Chris for inviting me on here. I love your show, and y'all need to like and subscribe this guy because he does a lot of good. Both these guys do a lot of good stuff in this community. So y'all just keep an eye on them.
Appreciate that very much, sir. And of course, if you yourself are interested in becoming a future guest on OnlySlabs, reach out to me on Instagram at robs.fatstacks or robs.fatstacks@gmail.com. Either way, reach out to me, let me know, and we can discuss getting you on a future episode. Currently, we're scheduling for September and beyond. So
wow,
there we go. I'm a little bit, it sounds like a lot, but really, I mean, it's August. Next week is August.
Well,
so
that's true,
if anything, I'm actually behind on my scheduling because I should be scheduled through the end of October at this point, or at least through C3, and I'm not. So I need to get off my butt and do some scheduling.
Well, I've seen some of the upcoming shows coming up, and y'all guys,
we got some bangers coming.
Yeah. You got some people on here that are going showing some books.
Yeah, if you like Schomburg, there'll probably be some Schomburgs coming up, especially when we get Keston on. Oh, wow. All right. Let's see. I gotta give you hey, thanks for checking in from San Diego Comic-Con. Appreciate you so much. Past Point Comics was on a panel on doing a YouTube channel for comic book collectors who wanted to start a YouTube channel. And they had Passport Comics and a few others, Paul and the 619, hop on a panel there. So shout out to them. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Welcome more comic collectors into the online community. All right, let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round and around, and where she goes, where she stops, well, the internet knows. Our winner of the second batch of books is going to be, Trev, the shipping guru. Congratulations to Trev. Let's pull that back off the stage now, and let's make me big.
All right. Well, watch your back, Rob.
I had to make sure I grabbed the front of the box to put it front. All right, Chris, this is your set of pulls for Trev. What are you doing?
All right. Now, as some people know, Trev is an excellent member of the comic book community and very kind. He's a big DC fan, so let's see if we can get some DC books.
Well, he's a big fan of Dr. Aphra, but I'm going to tell you there's no Dr. Aphra in there.
Yeah.
As a big fan of Dr. Aphra, it don't make it in.
Rob, 3 from the front, 3 from the back, please.
Absolutely. 1. All right.
All right, let's let it ride. And stop. And those 2 books, your finger splits.
Sure.
And stop. And those 2 books, your finger splits.
All righty then. Let's see what we got here. All right, well.
Trev.
I'm not even sure what order to put these in necessarily, but I just won't put them in order. How's that? I'll just go. We've got New Mutants issue 16, the first appearance of Warpath as Thunderbird and first Hellions team appearance.
That's a solid key.
We've got Excalibur issue number 1.
Oh, wow.
That's a great giveaway book right there. Alan Davis,
Wow.
Claremont. Love that cover.
There's a movie out right now. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, Chris, that's kind of getting some comic book people paying attention. Not just Superman, but there's a Fantastic Four movie. How about Fantastic Four? This is signed by Dan Slott.
Oh, cool.
Nice. It's a nice art term cover, I believe.
Yeah. Virgin variant.
Kind of looks like the guy that starred in Fantastic Four.
Let's see here. How about Marvel premiere featuring Man-Wolf, the first appearance of the Other Realm and origin of Man-Wolf.
So, I love it.
Some Michael Turner Supergirl.
Hello,
And then from DC Comics, the new 52 Batman issue number 1. First appearance of Lincoln March, first cameo of Harper Row.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Great.
Congratulations, Trev. We'll
Awesome.
get those books out to you. And with that, I want to thank everybody for coming on out tonight. Don't have to be big for this. Appreciate you hanging with us on your Saturday afternoon. This our 200th episode. You're most certainly welcome. Make sure you check out everybody else that's going on live, this community. Of course, I will go hang out over on Mad Spidey's a little bit this evening when he's doing his. We may not be reloading the box. The box is pretty full, but I did receive a package from Mad Spidey, and I'm going to unbox it on his channel. So if you want to see what that boy sent me, you have to tune in over there. Otherwise, make sure you sub everybody. Links down below. And again, thank you guys all so much for your support of Comics Curing Cancer. Be sure to subscribe and follow, etc., etc., etc.